Have you ever felt that there's a power within you waiting to be unleashed? A quiet voice deep inside that whispers you are capable of more than the world has told you? If so, you are not alone. My name is Mahim and welcome to the Inner Leap. I come from Thailand, a land rich with spiritual heritage and timeless wisdom, where inner power has been nurtured for centuries. This podcast is not about escaping life or chasing empty ideas. It is about awakening the hidden power inside you. A power that can transform your life, guide your decisions, and even turn what once felt impossible into possible. In this very first episode, I want to share my own journey with you. Not because my story is more special than anyone else's, but because it shows what can happen when we learn to connect with the superconscious mind, the genius within. I grew up like many ordinary people, curious, hopeful, but unsure of my place in the world. From the outside, nothing about me would have made you believe I had access to some kind of hidden power. I was not born into privilege. I faced struggles like anyone else. And yet, again and again, life kept presenting me with experiences that made me stop and ask, was that just coincidence? Or was there something deeper happening here? It started with small things. In social gatherings, when gifts were given through raffles or lucky draws, I would so often walk away with something special. People would laugh and say, "Mahim, you're so lucky." But I sensed there was more at play than luck. Somehow, I felt alive with a current of energy that kept bringing good things into my life. Now, it then came bigger, impossible moments. One of the most defining experiences was when I was awarded a full 100% scholarship to study my master's degree. For someone like me, that was not supposed to happen. On paper, it looked improbable, and yet the opportunity appeared exactly when I needed it. I began to notice a pattern. When I quieted my mind, when I trusted my intuition, when I entered a state of deep focus, doors open, and not just one time, but over and over again. Later, I faced one of the hardest periods of my life, a financial crisis that left me anxious and uncertain about how I would move forward. Fear was heavy on my chest. Yet, in those moments of desperation, I returned to what I knew best: meditation and inner practice. As I sat quietly, breathing, allowing my mind to sip into alpha waves that stayed between waking and dreaming, where creativity and intuition come alive, I felt something extraordinary. It was as if the universe itself was whispering reassurance. Stay calm. Help is on its way. And sure enough, help always came. Sometimes it was a friend who suddenly offered support. Other times it was an unexpected opportunity to earn exactly the money I needed. Each time, life unfolded in ways that logic alone could not explain. The more I practiced, the more I saw that this was not chance. It was alignment. I had tapped into what I call the superconscious mind, a state of awareness beyond our everyday thinking, where solutions appear, synchronicities line up, and guidance flows naturally. Through meditation, I discover how to move beyond the busy beta waves of normal thought into the alpha and delta state. Science tells us that alpha brainwaves, around 8-12 cycles per second, are connected with relaxation, creativity, and heightened intuition. Pioneers like Jose Silva built entire method around this, teaching people to access alpha to solve problems and awaken genius. Later, I found resonance with Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, showing how our thoughts and emotions literally shape our biology, rewire our brains, and attract experiences that match our inner state. For me, these weren't just theories, they were lived experiences. When I shifted my inner state, the outer world shifted with me. Whether it was healing relationships that seemed broken, resolving conflicts at work, or manifesting opportunities that seemed out of reach, the pattern repeated itself. Impossible became possible. This realization changed my life. I began to see that every human being carries this same potential. Every person has the capacity to tune into higher states of consciousness, to unlock creativity, intuition, and wisdom that is already within them. I am not saying life became perfect. I still face challenges just like anyone else. But now I know I am never powerless, because I've seen with my own eyes and heart what happens when we connect with the genius within. This is what the Inner Leap is all about. It's not just a podcast about meditation techniques. It's about inviting you to take a leap of consciousness. Most of us live almost entirely in the beta state of the brain. It's the state of thinking, analyzing, worrying, planning. Beta is useful. It helps us survive and navigate daily life. But when we stay there all the time, we feel stressed, trapped, and cut off from our deeper potential. The leap comes when we learn to shift into alpha. In alpha, the mind slows down. The left and right hemispheres of the brain begin to harmonize. Creativity awakens. The door to intuition opens. And in that space, solutions arise that you could not have thought of in ordinary awareness. When you learn to live with greater access to alpha and even to the deeper theta and delta state, you begin to touch the superconscious mind. This is not something mystical reserved for a few chosen people. It is part of the human design. Science and spirituality both point to this truth. Science shows us the measurable patterns of brainwave and the plasticity of the brain, how thoughts and emotions literally rewire neural pathways. Spirituality reminds us that we are more than flesh and bone. We are connected to an infinite intelligence, a universal consciousness that is always present. The inner leap is the meeting point of these two worlds. It is where practical scientific principles meet genuine inner wisdom. In this podcast, I will not only share techniques you can practice, like the 3-finger techniques from Jose Silva, or simple breathing method to access alpha, but I will also share real-life stories and reflection that make this journey relatable. Because at its heart, the inner leap is not about becoming someone else. is about remembering who you already are, a being of creativity, clarity, and power. So, why am I here speaking into your ears today? I am here because I know what it feels like to doubt yourself, to feel small, to wonder if life has more to offer, but not know how to reach it. And I also know what it feels like to break through, to discover that the limits I thought were unbreakable were only illusions of the mind. I am here because I don't want you to walk this path alone. I don't claim to be above you. I don't claim to have all the answers. I stand here as a companion, as someone who has walked through fear, through uncertainty, and who has found light on the other side. My role is not to give you my power. My role is to remind you of your own. Through this episode, I want to be the gentle voice that says, yes, you can. I want to be the reflection that shows you the greatness already inside you. I want to offer you not just ideas, but experiences that you can try, so that you don't just believe, you know from your own life that the impossible can become possible. So, as we close this first episode of the Inner Leap, I want you to remember this. Impossible is not outside of you. It is only the limit you've been told exists inside. And when you take the inner leap, when you quiet the noise, align with Alpha, and connect with the superconscious mind, that limit dissolve. In the next episode, we'll begin with the first step, awakening the inner power. I'll share with you simple ways to access the alpha state and start experiencing your own genius mind. For now, I invite you to carry one thought with you today. What if the impossible is already possible, waiting for me to see it? Thank you for joining me. This is just the beginning. Every great journey, every great change begins with one inner leap. Every great transformation begins with a single inner leap. Soft music fades. If you feel that this message carry value and you want to share something meaningful with those you love or anyone seeking a new path in life, I invite you to share this episode and hit subscribe to the Inner Leap by Mahim. This way, I can continue to reveal and share the hidden secrets within every human being.